Hey, welcome back. Well, I just got back from seeing Suicide Squad, so this is I would say, my review of Suicide Squad. And there might be a few spoilers if you haven't seen it, but I'm not going to give away big spoilers, just little minder. So, if you haven't seen this, go see the movie, and then come back to this review if you want to watch it. So, I'll give you a head, like, 30 second to get out of here. Bye. Okay, so I would say my thoughts on the Suicide Squad. I would say it was really funny and also I would say, very explosive, crazy, and madness. That's what I would say. But overall, it was a fun movie. It's a fun movie, but also I would say it had a lot of elements and there was some in some parts I knew a lot of characters were gonna die because it's a Suicide Squad. But there's I would say say this there was I was surprised about one death. I was so shocked about that. So and I was it was a good movie, and James Gunn directing it, it made him feel it kind of felt like a James Gunn movie, but with his direction with the Suicide Squad, it felt more lighthearted and fun. When there's dark moments, there was some comedy to mix into it. So I felt it was a good movie, and it made it very upbeat and different from all the other DC movies. All how we all dealt with all dark and now we're dealing with more light stuff. Suicide Squad was kind of the perfect mix, and I would say one of the best DC movies they needed. But I'm not biased on anything. I would say it was good in general. But so I would say character wise, there was a lot of good characters in this movie. But to me, there was a lot of characters that I liked in this movie. I don't like rats, but I felt like Ratcatcher made me a little bit like rats a little bit. But I like her storyline. It's how she wanted to be, she did what she wanted to do after her in her part. She had to part in this story, and I felt like that's something I really liked about it. And there was so many things, and I don't like rats, but she was cool. I would say her character was very interesting, and I really hope I want to see more development on her, because she seems like a really interesting character, even being Ratcatcher too. She did it for her after her father, so she kind of followed his footsteps. So that, and I would say, and also I would say Peacemaker John Cena was one of the really funniest and also super cool characters I enjoyed. And he had a really he did any his character did anything for peace, anything, and I liked it. He had a moral code to himself, but he had a way he kept himself. I'm not gonna spoil anything about him, but the movie set it up his show afterwards. So if you wanna, because it's set up the Peacemaker show for HBO, and I like that. It's very kind of unique and a good way to connect it, and it was really fun. And we also need to talk about Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I felt like she was amazing in this movie. I loved, she was one of the funniest, creative characters, and to me, I was a little worried in this movie, going in, a new character is gonna die. I was hoping Harley didn't die, but if you do watch the movie, I'm but her character development, we seen her from Suicide Squad when she was in a relationship dealing with the Joker, and for Birds of Prey when she was trying to find herself and all that. But now she's still dealing with the torment and relationship, her past with the Jokers. She's still dealing with that, so she's trying to get through it. That's why I love her character. She's strong, independent, but sometimes she has struggles, with her past and abusive relationship, her past with the Joker, and it makes me it's she is someone that's controlled, that's but funny and amazing. So I would say that. And also, I can't. Sorry, I'm really bad at names. Bloodsport, Eater. Sorry if I'm saying the names right. I'm not good at this. Sorry. I'm sorry if I butchered people's names, but his character I really enjoyed. He was assassin. He just didn't care about this. He didn't want to be a part of it. But it's he has a reason why he had to join, so he has a reason. And it's I like how they have that connect. He has that connection with Ratcatcher, because he kind of has an element, like he has a feeling like how he it reminds him as his daughter. Spoiler alert, yeah. And it's very kind of sweet how they kind of have that bond connected, and he just like they kind of share their reasons why. And I feel like after that, there's like a few other characters I don't want to mention because spoiler alert, yeah, we knew that Suicide Squad, but King Shark, yeah, I would say he was hilarious. And I would want to see more of King Shark because he was like hilarious. Like even for not any, he only said a few words, but that's hilarious. And he was one of the funniest. And I felt like he was like the odd bunch out. Like I, it was funny, and I felt like I wanted to hug. There are some moments I'm like, oh my god, like yeah. And where would I in this movie? I would rank it in my top three. So like with all the other DC movies I love, I would put it between Stein, the Zack Snyder Justice League, Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, and then Suicide Squad. Because I feel like because they're going more light tone. If we keep going through this, like that would be a good way, and it would help, my opinion. Because if they kind of this movie made it kind of set up for a lot of things, but I feel like it was a good movie. And the thinker, like, oh, like I loved, like there's a lot of characters I enjoyed, and I feel like I would love to see other like. And spoiler alert, I'm not saying who lived or died. Like I'd rather not spoil that because we all know if you only like the Suicide Squad, a lot of people are gonna make it out because it's Suicide Squad. But I felt like it was a good movie. So, and I felt like I kind of felt connected to a few of them. Like I make sense, and I'm just happy they went like more lighter tone. I did like was it 2016? I get they were trying to go that route, but like my opinion, I enjoyed both of them. Like 2016 Suicide Squad, and now I say they're both good. Like I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but I feel like this movie stands on its own because it's like different, fun, and more crazy, and I love it because you have a group of villains who are kind of forced to do this mission where they have to. It's a suicide mission, so they have to do it. So even if they don't, they die. So, and I felt like it was something fun, and I'm really excited now to see what else the DCU is going to be doing because I feel like they're going more of a lighter tone, and also I'm excited to see what else they do. So I would say that's my review on Suicide Squad. So if you want to hear more, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully you all have amazing time. And I would say go see the Suicide Squad because that was amazing. So I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.